Many positive changes coming in the 10.1.5 patch, but the road to get there is going to be brutal, my brothers. What's a retailer to do? But I, Oklahoma, come to you in this bleak moment to warm your spirit and encourage your heart. We shall come out of this long winter together and once again enter into glorious sunrise. Tough times indeed. The first problem, deflation. A lot of the top PvPers have addressed this already, so I won't tear into it, but the bottom line is nobody's playing. The number one reason for that is Diablo 4. A lot of people that play WoW also are checking out Diablo 4. Huge sales. Lots of people playing this for the next month or two, I imagine. 10.1.5 will bring some of these people back. Not all of them. As an expansion goes on, this is what I said my concern about Dragonflight was it didn't get a big scoop at the beginning. And just historically, as expansions goes on, they don't typically gain more people. They usually have a steady drop-off. And this is why you hear everybody when they talk about how great Dragonflight's doing, they talk about retention. But retention, yeah, you're really retaining players that love Warcraft, but you're damn sure not bringing them back in droves yet. But I will tell you, there's some things to be optimistic about, I think. And the main problem surrounding WoW PvP right now that feeds into this deflation is that on top of low participation, you have no healers, which equals high queue times, which means even DPS players trying to get in some games before they have to sleep just enough to be competently functional for the family the next day, just trying to squeeze a few games in. They can't really shuffle because they have to sit in 30 to 40 minute queues. So they may only get 2 matches before they have to go to bed. Let one of or both of those matches in the worst case scenario be some, guy that doesn't even know what they're doing, or someone rage quits and then you're back in that 40-minute queue. And, how many of those experiences do you need before you're done playing? Also, deflation causes a lot of problems for new healers coming in because you don't have to go that far up the ladder before you start hitting pretty good players. And it's not just a little bit further up the road before you're hitting the damn Twitchy. I just think that's a nightmare for new people coming in. I think the rewards have to be more accessible. I don't know why they won't make the rewards just space the top 20 to 30% of each spec. Making the rewards divided up per spec just makes the most sense. People keep talking about balance. They have never had balance in this fucking game since I've played it for 20 years. There's always something out of whack. If you make the rewards based per spec, it would discourage a lot of flavor of the month rerolling because you don't have to be the best. You just have to be the best at your class. And that's what it should be. And it would also encourage people to play the lesser represented classes. But in these dark times, my friends, let us remember a few things here because to be fair, I actually think we're not that far off from some good PvP as it seems that we are at this point. The first part about population being gone, no matter what the balancing was or how good things were going to be, we were always going to lose a shit ton of people to D4. That was going to happen no matter what. People have been leaving and coming back to WoW for decades, and they'll keep doing it. This season was going to be down, and they'll have to inflate the ladder. And they will. I mean, they deflated solo shuffle to keep 3v3 and 2v2 relevant, but they never will be again. No one wants to play into the boosting services, so you can just let them go or leave them there for the Twitchies, but solo shuffle is all that matters now. Now, they haven't talked about it or addressed it at this point, but they got a lot going on, so I imagine by the end of the season, they're definitely going to throw some MMR in there for everybody. So just hang tight. One of the things that I think that they're doing very wisely is you've got an expansion where you've got a lot of good things in place. And I'm going to go over a couple more, but I do want to point this one out real quick while we're here talking about reworks and such, because these reworks to me signify a very positive change. If you'll remember, prior to this expansion, overhauls and reworks like this were saved really for expansions or maybe once in a while some huge, thing. But for the most part, it was only an expansion feature. You got an expansion that you're kind of having to eat some crow because you let it dip down. You lost direction. I think you're still off direction a little bit, but we'll talk about that. However, you dressing up your classes, which is the pinnacle of WoW, is its class design. There is no other game in the world where you feel like a paladin like you do in World of Warcraft, or a DK, or a druid, or whatever class you're playing. It feels like you're playing that class in a fantasy world. All the different abilities and the animations, it's just amazing. It's just absolutely an amazing gaming experience. That's why so many people love this game and always will love this game. And for them to recognize, hey, our classes that are kind of falling behind need to get dressed up and we need to is beautiful. It's a beautiful transition. It doesn't get talked about enough. I'm so happy to see this. And while you're in this lull, be productive. I'll say I think it's one of the most important aspects of their game, and for them to take it very seriously and go back and recognize, hey, we're bringing in all this new shit, but we recognize some of our old classes need a little love too. It's greatly appreciated. I think it shows just a wonderful direction change and really shows them getting in touch with what makes WoW awesome. Retail is just the shit, and for them to dress up these classes to make those experiences even better, awesome. Awesome change. Very excited. Happy for the DKs, but make sure we focus on the Holy Pally one, okay? Further, I would still say that retail is still a great experience. I see a lot of people ask, hey, is it a good time to come back to World of Warcraft? And the answer is emphatically yes. I have some very consistent and big problems with some of the directions and designs and decisions they've made, and I like to express those, but make no mistake about it. Retail WoW is in a really great spot outside of some pretty outstanding issues. And those issues are being addressed. And that's what's kind of unique. Usually these issues would have to go on or they would persist on for the entire expansion. But no, we're getting reworks. We're getting some really quick responses. There's a few problems with, I would say, like the direction and storyline that I think are a little deeper. But for the most part, retail's really great. Let me count the ways. I mean, I get the Elwyn Forest nostalgia, but just look. Look at you flying around in this magical art is what it is. Look how gorgeous this game is. I fucking love Warcraft, dude. Just look. And you guys know I've got my beef with dragon riding, but look, I am soaring to my dailies. And I just have a blast doing the dailies, coming out here, turning in my little extra fish, right? Getting my little reward. I love checking my fishing nets, scaring all the otters away. Also like wrangling up the threshers. Look at that. Look at that mega yank. At that fully upgraded harpoon. You better believe it. This is a 2-time master angler of Stranglethorn you're talking to. Don't you forget it. And let's talk about the dragon racing dailies with the music and shit, right? The wife and the kids all out of the house. I sit down with my coffee and I just take flight, dude. How cool is this? You're telling me you think the Borean Tundra is cooler than this? Please. I'm out of juice, family. Come on. Go, dragon. Move your fat ass. I should have got the smaller one. This one's so fucking fat. Just eats and eats all fucking day. I tell him, go outside, you fat ass. Does he listen to me? No. Who does that remind you of? You. You don't listen to me. See how my UI's down and how awesome this looks? But you don't do that even though I tell you every fucking video to do that. What'd I tell you? Gold every time. First time. There it is. And it's gold. Oh, bites. And I gotta tell you, I'm still a sucker for coming back to some of this old content with the time walking and stuff. And dude, with time walking up, it's a great time to level. It can be really relaxing and fun and a nice break from, go ahead and bop you there, big guy, and just stop all that physical bleed damage. And I can get real Shield of the Righteous real quick, so I gotta kind of watch myself. I can catch a mood, you know what I mean? Oh, I should have given my summer. Jeez, what am I doing? I didn't give us. That was awful.
For the Alliance.
Hell yeah, here we go. Sacred Lumber Mill. Everyone, LM. That's where we go to get down and smash these horde shitters. Gonna go ahead and get this aura out. We're gonna get everybody that get that. Can we get these? Oh shit, right there, big guy. I see ya. Oh sugar, hold on. Go DK, go DK. Gave that. Oh, I got you, Monk. I got you, Monk. Come here, Monk. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Peel out. Get this DK going. Go DK, go DK. Never! Die, you fucking horde piece of shit! Earthen wall, Jesus. 100%. My man, look at my man coming in, knows how we play it. That's how we do it on the blue team. My man. Feel like we should be, someone's guarding the lumber mill? Yeah, someone's, okay, we got people guarding the flags. We're pushing. Clear all that shit. I cleanse like a god. I'm going to miss you so much, Cleanse the Weak. So much. Just know that there was a time that they'd call me Boklahoma the Cleanser if they knew how much shit I cleansed off my teammates. Breaks my heart what they're doing. I think it's probably very good for the game. Go, my brother of light. Burn. Burn. That's what we do. Together. As one, my partner. Oh, shit. Sling that boom kid. Fuck him. Get that healing tide down, though, maybe? No DPS? Look at he just leaving these totems up. My boys. Never change Alliance DPS. Never change. There is so much cool shit to do, and I'm really having a good time. I mean, hell, I'm having a hard time getting my alt leveled up because I'm running around just doing stuff on my pally. And I gotta tell you, it's really great. And being able just to log on and pick from a host of activities that I feel like doing is really, really enjoyable experience, especially when you factor in all the class diversity and uniqueness that is World of Warcraft. Between the random battlegrounds, the time-walking dungeons, the Mythic Plus, the raids, the dailies, the dragon riding. I mean, there's just so much. And just that it's all in this beautiful world. It's just too much. It's just too much fun. I'm still having a blast. Yes, things are down right now, but I think the game is overwhelmingly headed in a positive direction. Either way, Boklahoma gang, whatever storms are headed our way, we shall weather them together. Boklahoma out.
To arms! By the light be purged!